Hello everybody, it's AndTGro. By now I know you guys have all seen the videos and drama surrounding the most recent Marvel Rivals tournament, specifically regarding Kingsman, Zaza, Cece, and Luciyasa. There are literally thousands of people speaking on this from the outside looking in, giving their takes. I just want to first clarify before I continue that I am not on the outside looking in. I'm somebody who's been directly involved with this toxic group for months. I'd also like to clarify that I was invited to this tournament and I did decline, largely because I know a lot of people who are known for causing drama and have specifically created drama with me would likely be involved in it. This drama is not something I'm intentionally inserting myself into. It's actually literally the exact opposite, and I'm going to explain why. I have actually chosen to remain silent on these issues for about 4 months now. I've gone as far as not associated with most people from this group, and I've chosen to remove myself from certain events such as this tournament that are objectively big opportunities for streamers, specifically because I want to avoid drama. Again, I'd like to reiterate that although what I'm about to share with you isn't directly related to this Kingsman situation, it is related in a way because it shows a pattern of extreme toxicity from the same group of people. Again, I've been avoiding this for over 4 months now. This started in October 2025 after I received a threat from Cece, who's the leader of the official Marvel Rivals creator group. This threat to me came after I made 2 videos basically clearing my name from lies that Luciyasa, who's another member of this group, told about me. I literally made 2 videos, which I will link in the description below, both of which I said nothing derogatory or inflammatory about Luciyasa. Both videos were literally just clarifying the fact that she was literally lying on behalf of me, saying that I said things I never said. You can imagine at this time being literally told to be silent and not stick up for myself. Someone with literally 10 times my following, Cece, basically said that if I made any further attempts to create videos to try to clear my name of lies, I would essentially not be allowed within this community of creators, which would obviously take opportunities away from me, such as duoing or trioing, being involved in content related ideas, tournaments, basically just being able to use this as the hub to collaborate with other creators. Again, this group is the place for Marvel Rivals creators to talk to each other. I received threats to be kicked from this group if I stuck up for myself. This was coming after approximately 1 year of me streaming, starting from 0 viewers, working my way up to about 50. I was finally accepted into this group that would open a lot of doors for me. And then upon being accepted into it, I was literally just threatened to remain silent about any issues, or else I would then be removed from said group. For this reason, this video and what I'm about to show is not just for me, it's for all creators trying to come up. I hope that me speaking on these issues creates an environment where small creators are able to stick up for themselves or speak out against bigger creators who are doing something wrong without receiving threats to be silent. Nobody should be told to stand by and submit to poor behavior or poor treatment. Thankfully, I'm finally in a position where I'm able to speak about this without fear of retribution. Again, this is stuff I've been holding on to literally for months. I hope this serves as a lesson to speak up for what's right and never stand down on something you believe in. I unfortunately let these people rob me of opportunities by not fully committing to clear my name of slander and clearing my name properly and fully that I would have only been able to participate in had I submitted. Finally, before I show everything, I just want to say I don't condone anybody spreading hate or giving hate to anybody involved in this video. I'm simply going to show you exactly what happened because I think it speaks volume to the situation that just happened with this tournament. I unfortunately had no power to stick up for myself. With this current situation with Kingsman, thankfully the community has pretty much unanimously decided Kingsman was a victim in this scenario and did not deserve the treatment he was receiving from this group. I'd also like to point out that it was only until after this blew up in such a way that apologies were made and given to Kingsman. My point is, when there's not an eye on this type of stuff, it just goes and there's zero accountability. It's only when there are eyes on the situation where suddenly we're apologetic and in the wrong. Okay, so let me start by saying that I was invited to this BASM tournament. You can see this invitation right here. This is from December 17th. Again, I did decline being able to participate. I don't think this is relevant towards anything, but a lot of people have said I don't get to comment on this because I wasn't even invited or involved. I was invited. Next, I'm just going to substantiate everything else I've already said. So basically, the context for this entire situation, I'm going to briefly go over. Luciyasa was making a lot of claims about me to her viewers, saying that I had said things about the Charlie Kirk incident and posted videos and stuff like that. Basically, things that I just had never said. She was telling her viewers that she no longer wanted to associate with me on behalf of this, which again, I could care less about that specifically. The issue was that she was attributing an ideology to me that I didn't have based off things I didn't say. Again, upon making a video clearing my name of these lies, this is the DM that I received from Cece. So I'm just going to go over some of the most relevant parts here and then you could read whatever else you'd like. To start off with, she claimed that my viewers were harassing her. I made it very clear multiple times that I don't condone anybody even speaking to Lucy directly or going to her stream or anything like that. If anything, actually, I was being harassed and I made that known. I was literally getting dozens of burner accounts calling me names throughout my streams. again, based on things that didn't happen, which is why I made the video. I want to clarify too that right here she makes a comment saying that Luciyasa backpedaled. I'll get to this in a moment, but I specifically did speak to Luciyasa about this. I'll show those DMs in a moment, but there was never any backpedaling. There was never any public statements that were made to clear my name of something that didn't happen, except for the ones that were made by me. Again, any public assertion of lies warrants a public correction of said lies, which is what I did. So right here is where I received the threat from Cece. I was told verbatim that making videos defending myself would count as harassment and I would be removed from this group. Again, I highly encourage you guys to go watch those videos. They were in no way harassment. It was literally clearing my name. So here is my response to what she said. I'm going to let you guys take a moment to read that. But again, I'm just reasserting the fact that I was literally just defending myself. I have every right to clear my own name and provide proof that what was said about me isn't true and didn't happen. Once again, Cece doubled down and continues with the threat. It'll only be a problem if I continue. So again, I am not allowed to clear my name from something that Luciyasa said that was defamatory and harmful towards my streaming career. And to this point, Luciyasa has done nothing to clear up those lies. Do you see how from my perspective, it feels a bit like a slap in the face to say that I can't make a video clearing my name from a false statement that has resulted in people being extremely hateful towards me? Like, I don't care if a random person lies saying I said something I never did, but she has a platform. That causes issues for me in my growth if a large creator is claiming I said something that I never did. Cece then responds with saying I told her off about her boyfriend because her boyfriend was in my stream harassing me. Again, she kind of didn't respond to what I had asked, so I clarified again. Did you give her an equal warning for lying on another creator's name and not fixing it? To which Cece then says she addressed it publicly on her stream. The reason why this didn't really suffice to me is because by the time you make a statement on a public platform, it's out there in the world for everybody to see. Everybody who saw that or heard about that comment wouldn't have been there when she addresses it on her stream, which is why it warranted a full correction of the statement. I then expressed again that Lucy had never cleared things with me or expressed the fact that she had cleared anything up. In fact, Luciyasa accused me of making these videos defending myself for money, which I will also show you. Again, for the third time, Cece doubles down with her threat, saying if I speak on it anymore or make any further videos about this situation, I will be removed. So here's the DM from Lucy. This was prior to all DMs I had with Cece, where she just accuses me for making these videos defending myself for money. I told her I'm happy to talk about the issue, but it's a crazy statement to imply I'm doing this for money. I'm now gonna just show you the entirety of all DMs to Luciyasa and from Luciyasa. So as you can see, I was literally just never responded to. To this day, I've still never been responded to. So this is what preceded the threats from Cece. I basically went out of my way to handle this situation with Luciyasa. She accused me of defending myself for money. I was basically told by the leader of this Marvel Rivals community that if I make any further videos or statements on it, I will be removed. I once again reiterated that I feel like she's warning the wrong person. I don't want drama. I just want my name cleared. Like, I have every right to want that. I haven't done anything. Which she responds, it's not my job how you handle it. I said, it's serious to me. People are DMing me and commenting, calling me hateful things based on something that didn't happen. It is serious. This is my job. To which she responded, at the end of the day, you started spam posting about it every day. I made a total of 2 videos. She again doubles down saying I'm harassing Luciyasa and that's the warning she's giving me. To which she very generously gave me permission to speak about it on stream, but I was not able to make videos on TikTok about it, even though that's obviously the biggest way to reach the most amount of people to clear my name. So again, I said clearing my name isn't drama, it's just clearing my name, to which she then responded, I am promoting drama. I then decided to submit and just say I'm not planning any more videos anyway. I was basically ready to just take my losses. So this is essentially the end of the important part of these DMs. I basically continued to just ask her for logistical advice in this scenario, as she's somebody with a much bigger community than I have. I just asked her person to person, literally, what am I supposed to do here then? She just gave general advice after that. There's nothing super important. So in summary, I've been in a position for multiple months now where essentially I'm not really wanting to collaborate or interact with people who condone this type of behavior. I haven't really been able to speak on this issue specifically, again, due to the multiple warnings I've received. So this is really the first time I've been able to actually speak on this issue. Again, to summarize, I think it's relevant to what's happening right now because there's a pattern of this group of people being extremely toxic. Again, to reiterate, I think the only reason this is going the way it is because it blew up. That's the only reason we are now getting apologies. I wanted to show you guys this because left unchecked with 0 eyes on it, these people do not care. They will go as far as silencing you when you are simply just trying to clear your name from something, as long as there's no accountability. So again, with this tournament, I think this was just another instance of extreme toxicity directed at somebody. I think this was just normal and natural behavior that only now are they apologizing for, purely because the general consensus is that it was wrong. Again, I'm really hoping that this community and just streaming in general doesn't turn into this thing where there's like gatekeepers of success. I was put in a position, and again, I'm completely fine with this position, but I was put in a position where I basically had to do it my own way. I didn't want to be a part of this group that essentially bullies people down into submission when they get called out for toxicity. I tried calling Lucy out for toxicity, and Cece protected her. These people have zero accountability of any form, and I'm really happy that this is all happening right now, because now people get to see what this community is really about. These people thrive off of drama, they thrive off of negativity and toxicity, and the only people who can hold them accountable is you, the viewer. Again, I hope this is the first step of many to make this community much more positive and uplifting. Hopefully soon the people at the top won't be the ones putting others beneath them and silencing others for speaking up. Also, I'd like to reiterate that I'm not sending hate towards any specific creator. I believe things like this are important, again, to have accountability for each other. Unfortunately, videos like this are what happens when you shut down productive dialogue. Hopefully moving forward, whether it's Cece or anybody else, these situations can just be handled better and we can all learn from stuff like this. It's time to end this unnecessarily extremely toxic behavior in this community. Thank you.